Hello there. What is going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be bringing to you a Chewbacca-based X-Wing build in honor of the late and great Peter Mayhew. I'm going to do a Rebel build because I haven't really done a Rebel build in a while, and I'm using the official app. And I'm going to make this a hyperspace build. A lot of my builds lately, when I go into X-Wing squad building, I lean a lot more towards just doing a hyperspace list. This way I feel like it's going to be more, going to have a little more longevity, and I'm more likely to be able to use it in just about any format I go to. So I'm going to be doing a hyperspace list, and we're going to go with the Rebel Alliance. I have been really spending a lot more time lately with the Republic and the Separatists, but yeah, and so we're going to go with, I'm going to make Chewie fly. He gets to be the star today, so we're going to go with Chewbacca in the Millennium Falcon, and hopefully I don't screw this build up too much. We're going to call this build the Mighty Chewbacca, except I capitalized the H. While I'm doing this, I just want to remind you guys there is a new another round of the giveaway going on right now, so make sure you're subscribed and leave a comment to enter, and you can win the Star Wars Black Series Celebration exclusive Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. Alright, so part of this idea is to make Chewie kind of do a little bit of fun stuff with his crit cancellation ability. So I'm looking at giving him Selfless as his talent, so he can protect other people, so he can suffer the damage to cancel the result. And then before he would be dealt that damage, he can just take a face down card instead. So he can kind of protect everybody else and prevent crits from going out. So that's kind of one of the things I'm going to do with Chewbacca. But I also want to give him an expensive shot here, but I'm going to give him the Han Solo gunner. And and the idea here is that maybe I'll probably try to keep my turret pointed, left and right. And when I'm able to, I'm going to, hey, if I can fly right through the middle, I can take, a shot out the other side. And Han Solo is expensive, but he's going to let me take a shot at Initiative 7, which is always nice. But the thing is, I'm going to actually give him a missile too, so he can shoot forward. And one of I think I'm going to go with concussion missiles for this one, because I can have somebody expose one of their damage cards, and I'm going to be trying to fly everybody at Initiative 4, so I can potentially make Chewie go first or last. But hopefully, in this case, hopefully maybe he'll go last. So this way I can, have my other guys lower the defenses a little bit, and have this concussion missile expose some damage cards. Or even if Chewbacca is by himself, the first shot from Han might hopefully, soften up the shields so that they get some damage in with the concussion missile, and we have to flip one over. So I kind of like that. For crew, first one I'm looking at is Magva Yarrow, and that's going to help us fire the concussion missile, or just help us in general. So I kind of like that. I want to make sure I can, there's a couple of things that are going to be important to make this build work. And I think this might just be a fun build, or it might be terrible, and I'd really love to hear what you guys think. So if you're looking for a comment, let me know what you think of the build. For the other crew is going to be Leia. I think Leia's right now feels like an auto include, especially at only 2 points. So she's just going to be crucial. And I'm going to also give him engine upgrade, because I think to be able to line up the shot, like I think in theory my dream shot here is going to be to have their biggest ship, maybe in where he's lined up in both front arc and in side arc. That's one of the things we try to do in Armada a lot, is get double arc on people. And so if I can get one ship, especially a big ship, in both my side arc where I can shoot primary gun, and then in the forward arc also, then and in the dream scenario they're angled in such a way that I don't know that I can do that. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for, and I think engine upgrade is going to help me to be able to do that with a little bit less consequences. I think you could make an argument for not including engine upgrade here, but I want to do it anyway because I'm not used to flying this ship, so I'm going to run engine upgrade with it so I don't have to suffer the stress as much, and it's a little more forgiving for me. Now, what else do we want to add? Well, I don't want to have just a 2-ship list, because I was really tempted to run B-Wings. I think Leia with B-Wings could be fun, but one thing I'm going to do is in case Chewie doesn't get the Mog VR, I want him to have an extra option here, and we're going to go with Dutch, who also happens to be in Initiative 4, and then Dutch is going to help me to make sure that Chewie can get that target lock if need be. Now, Dutch is going to be running the ion cannon turret. And we'll also run Trick Shot, since Trick Shot is so common when you got your turret pointed sideways. There it is, there it is. So yeah, I can have him kind of flying around the edge, and also helping Chewie kind of line up that shot. I feel like this is a decent combination. Especially because the Y-Wings only got those 2 shields, and the Y-Wing's going to start taking crits pretty quickly. Chewie can definitely keep, minimize the damage, the critical damage that the Y-Wing's likely to take. The Y-Wing's going to take a lot of crits, over a longer game. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. But then also, we've just got to also help him get the target locks. In addition to that, we're going to add an A-Wing, and the A-Wing is going to be fun because we're going to add Jake Farrell in here. And, of course, this is nice because after you do it before a barrel roll or a boost, another friendly ship at range 0-1 can perform a focus action. And this is going to help Chewie get the focus to make those accounts to make those attacks really work. And, the reason for this is also because, hey, I guess this is kind of why I wanted to justify engine upgrade. Because I won't be able to take, if I have to boost to get the shot I need, I'm not going to be able to take that focus action because I'll have a stress. So, in this build, especially with Leia too, I'm a lot less likely to have ships that are stressed. So I think Jake Farrell is a great option for a list like this. Now, for his particular things, I'm going to give him Juke, because I think that's a fun one. Juke is a fun one, and we'll also give him, let's give him Crack Shot. So in case he does, with only 2 dice, if I can get that range 1, sneaking up from behind shot, you can really do a lot of damage here. I think these would work better if I had the missile. I think these would work really good with a proton rocket, if I could somehow manage that. But I can't. I don't have the points. And because that brings us right up to 200 points. And that is that is the list. I think there were some things that could be considered changing here, but I think the sweet spot of this build is trying to get that early Han Solo shot, and then also, and with Initiative 4, I'm probably going to get shot first, and it really makes them think, well, I don't want to shoot Chewie because, then all of a sudden, then I get a target lock on somebody, and so but if they shoot somebody else, then Chewie can reduce their damage with Selfless, and then doesn't have to worry about the critical itself. So there's a whole lot of, I think, interdependencies and internal synergy going on in a build like this. But, that's just what I think. I'd love to hear what you guys think. So let me know in the comments below, if there's anything in here you would change. Do you think, I should drop engine upgrade on Chewie, or should I just ditch the idea of getting a bonus attack with Han Solo? And, I guess it's just getting two attacks off of one ship is just huge, especially a ship that's as survivable as Chewbacca and the Millennium Falcon tends to be. I really like that option. I don't think I'll ever really have to rotate the turret because I'm going to have that front shot. The real discussion for me is on whether or not I wanted to go with concussion missile or go with a different missile. Like if I'm boosting, I'll probably be able to get into range to fire the cluster missile, or something like that. And the problem I have with that is I don't think I could do the bonus attack, because if I've done an attack in the beginning of the round, I'm pretty sure there's a hard rule limiting you to only 2 attacks if anything gives you. So I couldn't do a third attack. I'm pretty sure. And if I'm wrong about that, let me know. But I think I'm right that you're limited to only 2 attacks right now in X-Wing. It's not common that ships can somehow manage to get more than 2 attacks, but I think this would be potentially one of those situations where I could get a third attack, and I don't think that's legal. So that's also the concussion missiles. I feel like that synergizes a little more with everything else that's going on here. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and sorry if I struggled through this one a little bit. It's been rough 24 hours with the news of Peter Mayhew passing. So hopefully we'll I'll be able to fly this Chewbacca list here pretty soon. Maybe I'll get a battle report with it, hopefully do well. I'm not playing Rebels as much anymore, though. I have been leaning towards the clones a little bit. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments below. You can check out my Crabbok.com, my Discord. Hop in there and say hi to us. And I want to thank you guys again. Have a great day.